Hi there! Last time I was talking about how to teach the healthy anger management for children. In this episode of Bea Inclusive TV, I will focus on how to prepare our provision and help children with transitioning to the school. Let me also say a huge thank you to all of you who subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that you are here. Thanks to you, I will be able to post more videos like this one. So please make sure you will hit the like button, as this makes the video more visible on YouTube channel and more people would be able to learn for free. If you are new to me, my name is Bea and this vlog is dedicated to advocate truly inclusive school provision through well-researched, safe and recommended approaches such as Lego-based therapy. So here is me inviting you to follow my journey in creating truly inclusive provision that will help you to support children and develop your skills. Are you ready? Let's go! After a long period of uncertainty and change, the Department for Education has once again issued the operational guidance for schools and for specialist settings. And all children will be returning to school from the 8th of March. All therapies and support that would normally be in place for children and young people with education, health and care plans should be provided. However, there may be times when it becomes more difficult to do so than usual. In collaboration with local authorities and health partners, where applicable, you should work with families to co-produce alternative arrangements for delivering provision. This decision should be considered on a case-by-case basis, which takes account of the needs and circumstances of the child or young person, avoiding a one-size-fits-all approach. I will place the link to this guideline if you didn't see them yet. I will place them below this video. Okay. Our children may be feeling anxious or confused, some eager to come back, others nervous and not happy with the change. So our role is to decrease the anxiety and help with transitioning. To reintegrate children back to school routine, we must take careful consideration of our children's lockdown experience, as some of the children may not have a lot of structure or social time during the lockdown, or maybe some of them may be less independent. Other things to consider are the common issues, such as some children may forget how to communicate effectively in a positive way, or maybe develop new negative ways of expressing their needs. Third extremely important issue is the process of adapting to the change. Also explosion of social interactions and emotional support, especially in the first week back to school. Of course, you could say that I forgot about academic gap, but I did not. I'm simply prioritizing. I believe that in the first week back to school, the main goals for children is to get used to the routine, all the changes in the environment and reduction in accumulated anxiety. So, if you wonder what to do with the academic goals, I suggest planning something that children are familiar with or something that they enjoy doing. This does not mean that we forget about the structure, national curriculum, and we plan free play all day. I suggest planning familiar academic activities and games. Make sure you structure the day with the visual schedule for the whole class as well as for the individual children where necessary. Use of structure and visual will decrease children's anxiety and give them sense of safety and security. I always compare changes like these to the first day at school, and I encourage you to act now and plan how to address these issues so we can ease the transition. Remember that well-planned and executed transition will eliminate unwanted challenging behavior and create a positive first day back to school. This means less stress for teachers, parents, and of course, children. Introducing changes gradually will make it easier for children. So I would create a transition book and send it or email it to parents, children at home. But B, what should I include in the transition book, you will ask? Well, I will place a list of things that I believe you should include in your transition book, but remember that the transition book is like the social story and it must be personalized to your special education needs and disability children. So please make sure that you will individualize and adapt them to your children's needs. This first morning after such a long time of school may be incredibly stressful for families, so it's good to remind them about going to bed earlier and to prepare the morning routine in advance. Smooth morning for the child can make the difference for the school behavior and vice versa. The school activities must be balanced so the child's anxiety will stay low, so when they come back home they will not trash the place to steam out of the accumulated emotions in the school. So please do not forget to include relaxation, breathing, or grounding activities as well as sensory toys or sensory breaks. The transition book / social story should give children the idea of the changes when they came back to school. This should be prepared in advance and sent to families so they can prepare themselves for the changes. This will help children to decrease anxiety level, give them sense of security, remind them of how the things look like, as your transition book for special education needs and disability children should include pictures of the class, teachers, sitting place, groups, bubbles, breaks, resources, sanitizing station, toilets, etc. If your staff wears masks or other form of protection, like face protection, it would be good to attach pictures of the class team with and without the masks. You can even make a game out of this, for example, Guess Who or matching game. To ease the worry or excitement of getting back to school, as well as to help with the time concept, you can send the visual countdown calendar. To make the school transition smoother, I like to create checklists and weekly schedule, as children prefer to know in advance what's on each day. Don't forget to dust off your visual prompts, including emotions, prompt cards, sensory box or yoga mats, etc. I would avoid competitive games and novelties on that day, as a lot of children were not able to socialize and may struggle with losing concept. The last thing to consider is the lunchtime. After such a long time out of school, children may get used to different type of food, and this may cause unnecessary stress for them. Please make sure that children will know what for lunch in the first week and add this to your transition book so families can plan if the child will be eating school dinner and what the options are. There should be at least 2 food choices for the child. If children and families will know in advance that on Monday, the 8th, for lunch will be something that makes their child nervous, or they know that the child would not eat any of the 2 choices, they can simply send the lunchbox for that day. Remember to get through the transition book in the school. After the relaxation mindfulness session, this should be the first thing you are doing. Simply talk about the transition book and ask children to remind you what's on this week. Ask them about their emotions, how they feel, and share with yours. Get through the routine and rules and ask children if they on the school dinner or on the lunchbox. Maybe you can even ask them what they have in the lunchbox. Transitioning is extremely important part of truly inclusive provision, not only before and during the first day at school, but every day. Okay, there you have it. I hope that this episode of Bea Inclusive TV helped you with this difficult transition time, and you will prepare yourself and children well. Do you use transition books / social stories in your setting? If you do, please share with us your ideas. What else have you prepared for children you support? Please share your ideas so we can learn together. How do you feel about this huge change? How will you look after yourself in this exciting but stressful time? I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Please comment below this video and consider subscribing to my channel, as this will help me to create more videos like this and more people will be able to learn for free. Please do not forget to hit the like button. Until the next time, with love, Bea.